Welcome to week two. Okay, week two, we're dealing with the functions. So let's just recap of week one. So your grades have been posted. Okay, week one grades includes your graded discussion 2 on your models. Your homework for week one, you have 2 homework sets that dealt with graphs and systems of equations. And then you had a quiz 1 that on the graphing and systems of equations. Basically, the week 1 was like a review of your college algebra class. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Just remember that you can redo any missed homework problem. Okay, if you click on the similar exercise below the missed problem, then a new problem will pop up for you to try. If you get it right, you get credit. So the good thing is you can get hundreds on all of the homework, which will really help out your grade. Also, for the discussions, please make up any missed discussions. The zeros really knock your grade down, okay? So any missed work for week one, make up as soon as possible, okay? Grades will be pulled at midnight, and then they'll decide who's on the at-risk list. So if you are on the list, please try to get off as soon as possible, okay, by making up the work. All right, so this week you have discussion, okay. Basically, it'll be, you have a table, and I'll just show you in a second, of concepts to research and to learn about. You have 2 homework sets. We're dealing with functions, so we're dealing with different types of functions: complex functions, quadratic functions, rational functions, variations, dealing with direct variation, joint variation, inverse variation, also with log and exponential functions. So you have a lot of functions, okay, and functions are all about relationships, right? So that brings us into the project. Okay, your project, you do have a project in this class. The first part is given your title, your topic. Identify what your 2 variables will be. Make sure they are measurable, okay? Measurable. Your hypothesis, okay? What do you think, okay, will be the relationship, okay? And then also provide a working reference page. This is on a separate page, okay? So the resources that you use in your project, okay, will go on this working reference page. In reference to, like, we're dealing with nonlinear functions, okay, for this class, all right? In your Math 131 class, you were probably dealing with the linear functions. So you want to step it up a notch, okay? You're still dealing with 2 variables, but we're just trying to look for a nonlinear relationship between the 2. What I like to use is when I watch the news, you see the weather, okay? The weather is given to you, and then they make this nice graph. I said, oh, okay, that's a nonlinear graph. So it might be a parabola, it could be, exponential. So basically, it's almost like my 2 variables are the time and the temperature. Those are 2 measurable variables, okay? In this class, we only need to have 10 data values, okay, for each of those variables, right? So if I'm dealing with time, then I can do 10 days, or if I'm dealing with years, 1900 to 1910 or 1909, okay, just 10, at least 10, okay, for each variable, okay. And if you're dealing with years, when you get into the 1900s or 2000s, just deal with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part of it, okay, which you'll deal with in the homework. So that'll get you prepared. We're dealing with the years. All right, so let's look at the, let's see, the work. So if we look at you have your reading assignment, your lectures here. You can look at those and see if they're helpful for you. Okay, so there are 4 lectures. Also for the discussion. So we have several concepts that you can pick from. Pick early so that everyone gets a topic. Okay, so basically, if you do go to the site to do research, make sure you summarize, okay, the concept. Do not just copy it and paste it into the discussion board as your post. Okay, I want to hear you. Okay, what did you pull from that that page? Okay, what did you learn from the page? Okay, you can summarize it in a way that you understand it, and so that we understand it. Okay, and then you want to give a, show an example, explain the steps, and then give a similar you try it problem for others to try so they can reflect to see if they learned what you posted. All right, so this is the discussion. All right, and again, if you go back to the home and you go under course information, the course information will tell you about the project. And there's an A, B, and C part. Okay, we start off with A, just getting your topic, making sure you have you can find data on your topic. Okay, and so if we go to the course project, all right, and see these are just different nonlinear models: exponential function, log functions, quadratic function. Okay. All right, so examples of topics, titles: height loss in senior citizens, sale in new homes this year, birth rate, sales of smartphones, bacteria growth, and the water fountain. Now this, you can see if you can find information. If you're dealing with bacteria growth, then, that's going to take some digging to find the data for it. Okay, so again, with part A, you are to submit your hypothesis statement, your title, okay, your 2 quantitative variables, quantitative meaning measurable, and a working reference page, okay, for this one. All right, and that's just part A, and that'll be due Sunday. All right, and I think that will cover it. And then the homework, okay, if we look at the homework for this week, you have the homework set 2. Homework set 3, 4, and then quiz 2. Okay, that's going to cover chapters 2 and 3. Okay, so that's the homework. So you have you have the discussion. Okay, make sure that when you do post your information about your concept along with the you try it problem, make sure that you are interacting with other students, okay, and trying their problems, even if you get it wrong, okay, so they'll give you feedback. And then make sure that you provide feedback to those who try your challenge problem, okay. So part A. So week 2, discussion, homework, quiz, part A of your project. Okay, and I will post some helpful videos for you dealing with the homework for the for week 2. All right, so I hope that helps. If you have questions, please let me know.